we are going to take a deep dive into all things lean here at Seating Matters. We're going to explore how they got started with lean and why they got started with lean. We're going to take a deep dive into all things manufacturing and see how they're making this amazing product for some amazing people. We're also going to see how they apply lean in non-manufacturing environments, including sales and, believe it or not, making a cup of tea.
Everything is visually appealing, including natural light flooding into the facility. Great color coding on all the different frames that they make. Their kitchen and break area is beautiful and very pleasant. You go over to the wood CNC area, everything is perfectly clean. There's no clouds of dust anywhere. There's no debris anywhere. Everything has been thought out at the highest level. Everybody understands what it is they've done and how they're trying to improve things. It's just a community of people that are really thinking about every detail. And you can see it in these work areas. I mean, have you ever seen work areas this well set up? And here's another amazing thing. They do everything just in time. They're not doing any batch work. They produce those parts as they need them. They used to have tons of inventory, and now they don't. They produce only what they need when they need them. It's just spectacular to see one piece flow and pull manufacturing. Then the forklifts, ridiculous. These are older forklifts. They look brand new, and these are the people's pictures on the back who are responsible for them. Notice the standardization of the safety vests that are worn when you drive the forklifts for visibility and the people that were responsible for taking care of it.
The first stage for order processing is when the order comes in here. So normally they come in via email, and so what I would do here is just double check everything's there. I have all the information, I have all the dimensions, the color, everything like that. So this is one of our order forms. So what I do, once everything's okay, I just print it. So while that's printing, I would just respond, make sure the customer knows when they expect to get the delivery, make sure that if they have any queries or anything like that, we get that sorted. So the next stage here is where I process the actual order on our system.
Okay.
So I would grab the order form here and just go through, key in all the details that I would need, make sure again that I have everything here. I would issue serial numbers from here as well.
And you're keying that on this, in like a spreadsheet or something?
Yes, so I would key it onto our system. It is a Sage system. So I would put that on here, just type in the customer details, and then I would add in the items here. So add in Sorrento, in whatever accessories and colors and everything like that. I would also then issue...
How long will that take normally if you did it?
For a simple chair, it would take about 2 minutes.
Okay.
Sometimes if it's more adapted, I might need to ask some questions just on how we're going to manufacture, if there needs to be some extra detail on there. But everything's normally straightforward enough,
Okay.
So as I said, we then issue the serial numbers here as well, and we put that onto the station. So once everything's on there, I would print a production sheet. So I would just find the production sheet here and print it out. So all of our production sheets print out color coded. So we have color codes for Canada containers or Australian containers. Also going to the UK or internal sort of Ireland. They have a yellow and things like that. So this one's going to go to Canada. So on the key here, the Canada chairs are blue.
Because it's cold.
Because it's cold, yeah. So this production sheet is now complete. So it has the serial number here and everything, all the information that we need.
Okay.
So this one we move to station 3.
Okay.
So station 3 is where we print out all the labels for manufacturing. So this, we have three key apps that we use. One of them here is for the manufacturing. So what we would do is just print the wood label for the chairs and print the steel label as well. So it goes out into the factory. Steel, yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So that comes out here. And again, just double check everything's there because everything starts off here. So just make sure.
If you make a mistake here, we're in big trouble.
Yeah.
And so an order comes in and you grab the correct template and make your cuts?
Yeah.
I guess?
First thing we do is we get the sheet, and then everything's ticked off that we have to do in the cutting area.
Yeah.
So we don't miss anything. And then it's divided between the 2 cutting tables and cut away.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what would you say is the biggest benefit from, I mean, obviously speed, right? But were there mistakes made before? Were there defects or other kind of waste generated?
Yeah, there would have been a huge amount of defects previously. Now with the improvements with all the visual management, even the things like better lighting, better layout, better good quality tools, all the rolls are on rollers, so it's very easy for SMED for changing over. If you're changing from a red chair to a blue chair, for example, everything is quick and easy.
Yes.
So the benefits have been huge.
I don't know how long back we want to go, but how was this done pre-lean, before lean?
Yeah. Okay. So
BL, before lean, right?
Before lean, yeah. So about 3 years ago, it was very unorganized. There was no visual management on the templates. It probably took us double the time to cut a chair than it does now. So we've probably cut the time in half.
Okay.
And that's down to various things, probably visual management, Glenda, will be a big thing.
The value and non-value thing, where the templates are kept exactly where we need them, above non-slip here, the Dartex stuff's all that side. So it works really well. The flow's great. It's all one-piece flow as well.
So the different colors, I guess, for our different products?
Yeah. Green is Phoenix, pink is Monaco, red is Atlanta, and blue is Sorrento.
Okay. Okay.
So what we have here on is a visual board with an example of every single part that is in a chair. So for example, this is our Sorrento chair, one of our most popular chairs. So these are all the parts that are in a Sorrento. So it's very quick and easy for someone to come up and say, oh, I need this part or I need whatever part. So when we're making up the kits for our welding department, we can easily see what parts they need. Then they're put in a box and sent down to the welder.
So what problem is this solving?
So, go ahead.
Yeah, so before, when I was designing up all the parts, the people who are fabricating these would ask me, say, what's the distance between this and this? What should be the gap between that and that? Should this have an M10 hole? Should it have an M8 hole? So now there's a standard set that they can go over and measure from, and it just makes sure the standard's kept up. It means that we're not really asking questions. We always say, wherever the questions is asked, that's what the answer should be. We learned that from Philippe, and this is where what the question you would ask here is, what's in a Sorrento kit, and that's exactly where their answer is. So we have a kitten list here as well. So we put a tick. So you see that there? That's got all these parts. So we tick and we pick them out of our one-day stock here and put them in a kit and send them out to our welding. And we've also a sheet that corresponds with our production sheet, so that everything's matched up and we're always working towards it.
Now, are all these parts back here these?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's the purpose of the color coding? Just a visual management?
Visual management, yeah. So even in the fabric cutting department where we were earlier, all the templates for the Sorrento are blue, all the templates for the Phoenix are green, and so on. So the same color is carried out throughout the whole factory. So if a cutter is coming out to help in the welding area, for example, everyone knows that blue is Sorrento, green is Phoenix, pink is Monaco.
Yeah.
So it is very visual and makes work easy.
Yeah.
My name's Gary, down here at Sitting Matters. We just started cutting some plate, here in Monaco chair. It's a 5-mil nest. And I've got a laser machine here now. And as you can see, Elizabeth, it's just cutting the plates of the road to assemble your chair. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you.
I'm Jimmy, working for Seating Matters. I'm working on part of your chair. I'm one of the welders.
Morning, I'm Chris here from Seating Matters again. Just want to show you about to weld on the handle for yourself. So this is the part that you'll have your hands on most. So this is the way it's welded on. That's your handle tacked up, ready to go.
Seating Matters. I'm foaming the arms for your new chair. I hope you enjoy it.
Hello Elizabeth, I'm Gordy. I'm in the back for your chair. This is your Monaco. This is it. The last wing going on now.
My name's Paul. I do the frame assembly here at Seaton Matters. I'm in the middle of doing the frame here for yourself. It's a Monaco frame. I'm in the middle of reading Paul's 2-second lean. It's helped us a lot here with the lean manufacturing, and we're just after setting up a table here. So we've done our tools out.
Hello Mrs. Eckers, my name is Robert. I'm just about to start up holstering the arm for your chair. That's the material. Put it onto these arms.
Hello, my name is Arturas. I am assembly processing engineering and finally assembly quality check.
I'm Sean and I'm doing the final quality inspection on your chair.
My name is Declan.
My name is Fergus.
And we're about to dispatch your chair today. As you can see, it's just getting on that pallet and ready to ship towards you. So I can show you the before. So the bottom of the toolbox here, as you can see, is quite messy.
Yeah.
So every day we come in and we try and sort through this and create a place. So we've assigned for a place for everything and everything in its place. So this is the before, this is before lean. And every day we try to 3S, and this is what it looks like afterwards.
Okay.
So this is a toolbox we use every day. And as you can see, there's no tools missing. When one was took out, it's put back in again. And they're all color coded, so you know what's missing from this toolbox. So there's no set time anymore. People know to say yes to their area as they go along. So it's not batching. At the morning, it's like a batch where everyone goes and 3 yeses for half an hour. So as people work now, they will clean their area as they work. So once they finish their job, they'll put away the tools and they'll tidy up again and they're ready for the next chair coming across.
Yeah.
So it's constant 3 yesing every day.
Yeah.
What's your best advice for someone that's going to start a 3S or 5S program?
Probably a place for everything and everything in its place. If it's something you use, you keep it. If you don't need it, get a recycle trolley. We have a recycle trolley where it's full nearly every week, and then we go through it again and we dump stuff we don't need, or we'll give it away to people in the work who need it. So it just keeps the stuff you don't need away from your work area, so it keeps it clean.
How do you handle that situation where you're like, oh, I haven't used it, but oh boy, we might need it one day, or what do you do in those situations?
If it's something we might need, we will keep it in the recycle trolley to see if we need it again. But the first thing is we go to the process, we go to the Gemba, we sit and we watch the process. And if we think we'll need it, we will put it into the process. If not, we will make a process and standard work so we know exactly what we will need.
Yeah, love it, love it.
No problem, Ron. Thank you.
All right.